Well, the first impressions was no one had got any kind of an idea who Arsene was, and I was no different to anybody else. But you could, when I first met him, you could tell that he was very, very intelligent. He knew exactly the level and the kind of persona that you would have to be at a club like Arsenal. Well, it's like everything else. It's whenever somebody new comes in, you're a bit apprehensive because it's like if you make change, it's in football, the change has got to work. And no one knew whether the change was going to work because no one knew who Arsene was. But after a few weeks, after a few days, they knew that he knew exactly what he was talking about and what direction he wanted the team and the club to go in.
Ready, go!
The first thing was all the coaches all of a sudden started having stopwatches, and there was none of this. I don't ever remember us having a cross-country run, whereas usually in pre-season you would go on a cross-country run to build up your stamina. There was none of that. I think the most that they ran was about 12 minutes. And up there was on the flat as well. So all of this was all completely new to the coaches and also to the players themselves. And they actually took to it like a duck to water, to be truthful. Well, he's calm. He's very calm himself, unless he actually feels as though there's been an injustice, and then he will fight his corner. And I think that is one of the things that he actually did. I mean to say, I remember whenever we were at the old stadium, walking behind him, and someone spoke to me behind, and I missed one or two steps. I think it was a European game, and either we lost the lead, or perhaps we might have lost the actual game, or drew it when we should have won it. And I know that thankfully I stopped about a yard or so behind him when we were going into the staff room, and through anger he nearly took the staff room door off its hinges. So he's very passionate about, especially about Arsenal, especially about the team, and especially about the players. I've never known him to talk about other things other than football. We would come in and we would say, did anybody see that show last night? Anybody see that film last night? He would come in and it would be football, football, football all of the time. We loved the man, absolutely loved him. He was loyal to his staff. You could argue at times he's too loyal. But we absolutely loved him, and I think that we respected him. We knew exactly where he was coming from. His football knowledge was second to none, and it could be quite amusing at times. He was very respectful. He's more funnier than what people think of him. He's always got an answer. He's always got a quote. And he's always looking about how you can improve the team, how you can improve the players.
Three, two, one.
For more videos,
Subscribe.